A social media post of a teenager happily showing off the scars of breast removal beside her smiling mother has sparked outrage from a conservative commentator. Herald Sun columnist and Sky News pundit Rita Panahi shared the picture, which was tweeted by controversial U.S. plastic surgeon Sid Gallagher, and added the apocalyptic comment, "Where art thou, sweet asteroid?" The picture, which Dr. Gallagher captions with that smile, "Congratulations," shows the teen beaming happily while revealing the stitching after breast removal underneath a half-open pajama top. Newspaper columnist and Sky News commentator Rita Panahi has tweeted her disapproval of a tweet showing a teen who has had breasts removed by a controversial U.S. plastic surgeon who specializes in gender affirmation surgery. Her mother stands next to her smiling at the camera while a boy, presumably the teen's brother, stands on the other side hugging a teddy bear. It is a picture of someone transitioning from female to male after a double mastectomy performed by Dr. Gallagher, who is based in Miami, Florida, and promotes herself as a leader in the field of gender affirmation surgery. Panahi's tweet attracted some negative comments from other Twitter users who said she needed to learn more. Panahi's tweet drew supporters and critics. "Mind your own business, champ," one Twitter user curtly advised. "Why do you care what other people do with their bodies? Does it have any bearing on your life?" Perhaps the mother is happy because her child might no longer be extremely suicidal. "Do you know what they have been through for years?" Commented another user. However, some thought that young people transitioning could turn into a huge mistake. However, there were a number of Twitter users who also thought the picture was troubling. "Do I understand it correctly?" Another wrote, "I'm waiting for the backlash. When these poor children not only take legal action against the medical fraternity but also their parents, who are there to protect them, and will then kick them to the curb via no contact. This is irreversible surgery." Panahi has previously tweeted her opposition to young people undergoing transition procedures. Panahi has previously criticized the practice of giving children trans surgery, including praising Florida Republican politician Randy Fine for moving to ban providing gender assignment drugs or surgery to minors. "Causing irreversible damage to children should be banned," Panahi wrote about the proposed laws. Mr. Fine has accused Dr. Gallagher of marketing transition surgery to children primarily through TikTok videos. "That's pretty eye-opening, and it's horrible," Mr. Fine said about one of Dr. Gallagher's videos that said patients did not need mental health letter of assessment and that regret is very rare. Dr. Gallagher has been accused of removing the breasts of a 13-year-old, a procedure she has called yeeting the teats in TikTok posts. On her website, she advises it may well be much more detrimental to the patient to wait until the age of 18 for surgery. A man who goes by the name of Shapeshifter recently made headlines in the U.S. by saying he was pushed into female gender reassignment by activists in the trans community and regretted it so much he changed back. U.S. plastic surgeon Dr. Sid Gallagher has been accused of marketing sex change operations to teenagers on TikTok. The 32-year-old, who lives in Massachusetts, grew up in the Muslim Balkans, where being homosexual was frowned upon, and came to believe that if he transitioned to female he would feel happy with himself. He was given a referral letter by Fenway Health in Massachusetts in his mid-20s, which he claims has been taken over by biased pro-trans activists. "One of the biggest mistake is because I went to Fenway Health," Mr. Shape said. Shapeshifter, 32, was born male, transitioned to female, but then reverted back. The surgeries have left him without a penis and without a working vagina. Also, a lot of their staff is LGBT, and one of my therapists was trans as far as I know. Initially I thought it was good because she would understand me, but now looking back she was biased. You know, it's kind of an activist hospital in a way. I feel like my life would have been better and more productive if over the last 10 years I spent expanding definition of what it is to be a man instead of trying to just blend in like society wants and trying to be a heteronormative woman. Soon after the procedures to transition to female were complete in 2015, Mr. Shape realized he had made a terrible mistake and that he was just a gay man who enjoyed presenting in a feminine way. So he changed back, a process called detransitioning, but the surgeries have left him without working penis or a vagina that functions. He is required to take hormones for the rest of his life. Feels like a medical experiment gone horribly wrong. It's transphobic to say it, but after I've been through the system, I 100% feel like I was part of some cruel medical and social experiment, except nobody checked in on me, Shape explained during a YouTube interview. Boston Hospital was recently forced to defend itself over its Gender Multi-Specialty Service Program, or GEMS, which it claims provides gender-affirming care to eligible adolescents and young adults. The hospital prides itself on being home to the first pediatric and adolescent transgender health program in the U.S. and has been accused, it says falsely, of performing hysterectomies to underage children as part of that care.